Good morning, good people. How are we all today? We have a full room to start this day. I got to scroll up. Frankie was first in here, worked all night, fixing to get into bed. Thanks for popping in, Frankie. Las Vegas Robert's here. Good morning, Santa. Miss Mississippi Mary's here. Clark's Cove Detecting, CCD 134 in the house. I sent off your stickers 2 days ago, Rob and Melissa, so you should have them in a few days. Good morning, Mr. Mellyman, Mike. And Mike, I searched all 9 boxes of halves in the garage. The one that I did on your bottle box where I got destroyed, and then the 8 more, and one box had silver in it, but it broke the streak. Metal Detective North Carolina is here. Good morning. Shannon's here. Good morning. I gotta turn this computer angle down so I can see the stream. Going to detect a couple parks after church. That's excellent. I have been detecting a lot lately. Let's get that up there. Mr. Weigold's here. Good morning. Frederick Romano. Good morning, Frederick. I did manage to score a sweet permission at a place that has never been detected. That's always the best when you hit a place that's never been detected before. Okay, let's see what Robert says here as soon as I clean my glasses. Saying good morning to everybody. Okay, Just Be Cool. Good morning, Just Be Cool. There's Mr. Charlie. Can Rob be early for once? Nope, 9:01. Let me get the copy to clipboard for Mr. Charlie. This is for Mr. Charlie. Let's get my phenomenal co-host in here. Good morning, Mr. Jim Steele. Mr. Tom Riley here is nice and early this morning. Oh, we got a lot to talk about today. I guess no to both questions. Back at digging. I guess no to both questions. Did you see Mark's comment?
Back at digging.
Is Rob going to be here on time this morning? No to both of those.
Well, my comment was, were you going to be here on time? Will Jim run a race? We both.
Oh, that's your comment. And back at digging said no to both. 9:01. I failed again. You know what? I was watching one of the streams the other day, and I can't believe how loud I was sipping my coffee. It was like on the.
Good morning, Bob and Melissa, Tom, Frederick, Mikey, Mike NC, Just Be Cool, Mr. Mark Thomas, backwards at digging.
Good morning, Olin. Good morning, Marty B. Marty, I mailed off your letter on Saturday. I mailed off Clark Coe's, and I mailed off Jessica P's. I got 3 off. Olin, I know I still owe you a prize. And there's a couple other people. Shane, I owe Shane something too, and a couple other people. But we're getting caught up today. Honesdale's here this morning. Good morning, all.
Morning, Honesdale. Morning, Santa. Frankie, Frederick.
Javier, good morning.
Morning, Javi. John CZ's here.
Hey, John.
Hey, Dale. Mark Henninger. Good morning.
Morning, Mark. Man, this chat is just...
It is flying. Just Be Cool?
Yep, Just Be Cool's here. Santa's here this morning. Mallyman 24. Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, Robert, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter.
Marty says, can't stay long going fishing this morning. Well, Marty, I have a surprise for you. I have a story for the whole stream today, especially Clark's Cove. I have a really good reason why I wasn't on their stream last night. I was supposed to be, but...
Good morning, Silver Wrench.
Hey, I just got an alert that Menardo Rob is live this morning. You should appreciate this too, Charlie.
Yeah?
Oh, that's the video. We don't want the video. We want the picture.
Hey, FLX is in the house. Good morning.
How do I go solo?
that a red?
He said it was
Looks like a
some
red
type
fish.
of snapper. Yeah, it probably is. It was almost 28 inches. This is the story for Clerks Cove. I ran into my Friday afternoon. I was shopping at Sam's Club to go get a chicken Friday evening, and
Here's what I found on the web.
I don't want to find out what you found out on the web.
More
So I'm up at Sam's Club, and I see Denise's next door neighbor, Joe. And I was like, man, I just saw him up here 2 Fridays ago at Sam's before. So I bump into his shopping cart. He turns around like, oh, bumped into my shopping cart. I go, hi, Joe. He's like, man, I'm always running into you up here. I said, I'm beginning to think you live up here. So we start BSing, and he's like, hey, I might be going out in the boat this weekend. Do you want to go? I said, yeah, give me a text if you're going to go out in the boat. So I was over here doing some stuff around the house with Denise and in and out of the house. And I happened to look down at my phone about 3:30, and it has a text message. Hey, Rob, I'm going out between 3 and 4. Do you want to go out today? And I'm like, oh, crap, I missed him. So I call him real quick, and I said, Joe, sorry I missed your text. I said, man, I'd love to go on. He goes, hey, Rob, I'm driving out to the marina right now. It's going to take me 15 to 20 minutes to get there and put the boat in. Can you get here? So I humbly went out to Denise and said, honey, with zero notice, can I go out to the Gulf of Mexico today? Oh, Christ, go do whatever you want. Thanks, honey.
Denise is awesome.
I loaded up all my beach stuff, threw it in the truck, hauled out there. He had just got the boat put in. So I handed him all my stuff, and we took off in his little 16-foot John boat. And we headed out to an island in the Gulf of Mexico, about 2-3 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico. And she had said, well, how long are you going to be? And I said, oh, he wants to go out to around sunset. So we'll probably be back right after sunset. We'll stay out there and, come in right before it gets dark. She's like, all right. So we go out to Anclote Island, which is the island right out from where we at. And there's a lot of people that party out there. I call it Party Island. And he goes, have you ever been around to the north side? I said, no, I've never detected around the north side. So he drops me off on the north side. I'm doing the dry sand. I'm getting a few coins. And I start hitting the water, and I'm not getting anything in the water. And then I get this one massive signal that took me, let me go get it for you.
Alrighty. We'll catch you later, Dell. Good morning, Mississippi Mary. Marty. First off, I'm sorry if I missed you, bud. Mr. John CZ Kid. Bill. Good morning, Bill. Mikey. Danny
Morning,
Boy.
Bill. So I got this massive signal. It took me like 20 digs to get it because I couldn't get it in the scoop. And I asked, so I knew this was part of a boat. And I asked him what this was when he showed up to pick me up. And he goes, that's the skeg. And I go, what the hell's the skeg? He goes, that's the piece of the bottom of your engine, your outboard motor. That's your rib on the bottom of the motor. So this is the bottom piece of your outboard that trails in the water to keep your engine, your motor straight. So somebody snapped that baby off hitting the beach.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my cool find for the meeting. So he says, have you ever been out to the sandbar? And I said, nope, I don't even know what the sandbar is. So he takes me out about half a mile to a mile. And out there in the middle of the Gulf, there's this ridge of sand at low tide that pops up and makes this long island. And then all the boats pull up to that because it gives them a party spot. So we went out there, and again, he drops me off in the shallow water. He takes off, goes another mile out, goes fishing for an hour. And I'm detecting and wasn't getting crap. I got 2 cans. And just as before he pulled up, I actually hit a little hot spot where somebody lost a bunch of coins. And one of them was one of them turned out to be a zinc coin signal. And Rob pulled up a nice little ring. And
nice.
Yeah. So to make a long story short, from there, he said, hey, I kind of want to go try down by 3 Rooker Island. I go, I don't know where that's at. He goes, it's down by Dunedin. Now, Dunedin by car, Charlie, is like a 25, 30-minute drive. But obviously, you're out in boat with no traffic and just straight out. And I go, Joe, I'm just a passenger here. I'll go wherever you want to go. And he goes, yeah, let's go down there. We'll watch the sunset down there, and I'll do some fishing. So he drops me off on this island. it's a real narrow strip island. So I'm detecting both sides. I'm going in and out of the water. He's fishing. So I come around and I wasn't getting anything there. I was getting a lot of good 14, 15, 16 signals that I was hoping were rings, but they were all bottle caps and pool tabs. So I was just cleaning the beach. So as I'm coming around, I hear this couple start talking about, because their dog come running over to me, and they're yelling, he's friendly, he's friendly. I go, that's fine. I'm a big dog guy. So I was petting their dog, and they call him back. He goes back in their boat, and they put him in the boat to leave. And I hear the wife telling the husband, this guy was out here fishing, and he caught this really big fish, and the dog went after the fish and grabbed it from him. So I was like, well, that's a pretty cool story. So I'm walking back towards the boat, and Joe comes walking to me with his fishing rod, and he goes, I'll be a son of a bitch. And I'm like, what? He goes, see those people's dog over there? He says, man, I caught this great snook, and their freaking dog took it from me. I go, oh, you're the guy they were talking about. So I was like laughing. And they came by in their boat, and they apologized for their dog, and Joe was really nice about it. Hey, no worries, folks, and everything. So he keeps fishing, and by then we watched this beautiful sunset over the Gulf, and now the sun's down, and Joe goes out and gets his headlight, and he goes, you ought to get a headlight. I go, I do. I brought one with me just in case we were late. So I got my headlight. So I'm out there doing an island in the Gulf of Mexico as it's getting dark after sunset, and he keeps fishing, and he gets this big, huge tug on his line. He comes in with like a 2-3 foot stingray. I mean, this massive stingray he brought in. He didn't mean to, so he had me go get the pliers over at the boat, and he held on to it, and he got the hook out of it, and he grabbed it by the side wings to keep away from the fin, and he put that back in the water, and so we didn't leave the island till like 9:30, Charlie. It was pitch black, and we're like 3 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico.
Do you see what Mark Thomas put?
No.
Dog must have thought it was a catfish.
See, that would be a Denise joke.
Good morning, Martin.
Yeah, I know, Mike, I owe you a spray bottle and a sticker. That's coming, sir. So we didn't leave the island until after 9:30. It was pitch black, Charlie. Both of us got our headlights on. He's got his GPS Lorenz thing on, and he's got his running lights on his boat. But the waves had kicked up a little bit, so in 2 to 3 foot seas and a little 16-foot John boat, we had about a 4 or 5 mile trip in the dark back from the Gulf to the boat dock. And I got home here at like 20 after 10. Denise was already in bed, and she had my dinner in the refrigerator. And it turned into a little later of a night than we had planned on there, Charlie. She was like, what happened to the sunset? That was hours ago. Joe wanted to do some night fishing. And I was like, I can now take off night fishing on a remote island out in the Gulf of Mexico off my bucket list.
Good morning, Howard. Hey, Martin.
Clark's Cove, that's where I was during your live stream. When I came home and started setting up, I opened up the computer to set up the stream this morning. I saw that JP's bar was on, and I saw that, another channel was on. I popped in and both started streams, but I saw your notice, but you guys were already long gone off, and I was like, wow, I wasn't planning on being out in the water till.
It's getting really hard because there's so many live streams all the time now.
There is.
There really is. I mean, there's live stream going on. Somebody's got something.
There were 2 competing live streams last night, both of them good channels. But I'll tell you this, Charlie. I was on a live stream yesterday afternoon. I finished up a box of halves, and I was sitting here re-rolling my coins. So I opened up the computer and I thought, I'll see who's on live. This was Saturday afternoon, and I'm not going to name any names because I'm not here to embarrass anybody. Mm-hmm. But one of the British channels was on, and they had 2 co-hosts on that were 2 other British channels. But there was like 9 channels that I knew and recognized. So I popped in and said hi. And the same thing they do here. All the channels said hi to each other, and all the channels were conversing with each other. But the 3 hosts, the 3 people that were in the stream, spent the entire stream talking to each other, and no one mentioned anybody in the stream or made a comment to anybody else's comments. And I left. I left after 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. They didn't say hi to anybody that came in. They didn't acknowledge anybody that came in. They didn't interact with anybody that came in. And I was like, okay, this is just This is just a screen where you're watching three people talk to each other. I've got better things in my life to do to that. If you don't want to interact with your crowd and make your viewers part of the stream, then what's the use of doing it? So, so I'm here to say hi to all you people. Hello,
Martin
FLX.
says Rob
Mr.
had
Martin,
egg
good
sushi
morning.
and raw bacon for breakfast.
Who said thank you for breakfast?
Martin said Randolph Relic Recovery. Rob had egg sushi and raw bacon for breakfast. Ooh.
Yeah, my neighbor said, do you know how to fillet a fish? And I said, I haven't filleted a fish in 20, 30 years. He goes, I got to teach you how to fillet a fish because I can't keep all the fish that I catch. He says, but I get a little tired of filleting other people's fish to give them free fish. I said, hey, you could teach me for free fish. I'll learn how to fillet a fish. Because he brought me over some snapper, some red last week, and I fixed it for dinner one night, Charlie, and it was just fresh fish was just damn good.
Phenomenal, yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, he caught two keepers yesterday that were over the 26-inch limit or whatever it was. So he brought two fish home that he's cleaning today. He put them on ice last night and is cool.
Yeah, that picture you showed that looked like a red drum.
Drum, that's what he said it was. Yes.
Yeah.
You're correct. That's what he said. I couldn't think of that word. Yes. Thank you, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Rob being the ignoramus that he is when fishing.
Bill says we are 6 likes short. Hit the thumbs up. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if we can get there today or not, but if we get to that magic 100, I purchased something that I think that all of us would like to have.
Charlie, here you go again.
And it's not silver, Rob. You told me to stop it with the silver.
Yes, I did.
But
hello, FLX Detectorist. Hello, Georgia Diving.
If you guys can get us up to 100, if we do, fine. If not, if we don't, that's fine. We can save it for another time.
Well, as soon as you said that, we went up. Ooh, is that a new pouch?
A brand new Grey Ghost Ultimate Fine Pouch.
Come on, people, hit that button. I'm putting my name in for that duck. I'm putting my name in for that race.
This is the new one where you have the bag where you can actually open it to where you want it.
Yeah, it's got like the spring load open. Oh, that is sweet, Charlie.
It's waterproof. So you got the mesh on the bottom.
Oh, you got the mesh bottom. You can use it in the water.
And it's supposed to be to size 50 on this. I don't believe it, the band. But the nice
Charlie,
thing is,
I'm a size, that don't look big enough for me.
Well, there's more on the back.
Oh, okay.
But the nice thing is you could take this actually off, and then you have this built-in, belt strap here, and you can put it onto your belt. So,
oh, that's way cool.
And they supposedly improved, because I had the first one, but they supposedly improved the pinpoint holder so that it doesn't slip through. You know what I mean? The other one,
that's kind of an important feature.
Yeah. And then it's got a mesh bag inside for your good finds. They can lock up. Got a pouch on the front, a couple of D-rings, so if you want to hang something off of it, you can. Like
the guy, one of the guys I beach hunt with, he puts a carabiner on that hook right there, and then he puts his rings on the carabiner.
Yeah, I wear a carabiner around my neck, and then I could just slip it in, clip it, and nobody sees it. You know what I mean? I'm not worrying about it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. That is a great pouch, guys. Well, we went up 5 likes as soon as you said that, Charlie.
Well, share it out. Let's get 100. I'd like to give that thing away.
All right, hang on one second.
Right, Martin? That's for me. That'd be one leg.
Morning, Tom. Good morning, Owen.
Right, Mikey?
FLX. Mr. Dale, I just got your envelope, Mr. Dale. Thank you very much, sir. We will be announcing that today, Mr. Dale. And also, guys, I heard from Jeremy digging it back. Was it digging it back in the Carolinas? Guys, I think they're like six short of their 600 subs. So we need to get
Randy
them up
hit 700, Rob.
Who did?
Randy, Metal Detective Randy.
I'm telling you, man, he has been. He sent me a real nice package too, thanking me for everything I did for his channel. Thank you very much, Randy. He's really worked hard. Done a great job to reconstitute his channel, and that's going to be my quarter word for the day. Since how How should we say this friendly? Since YouTube bent his channel over,
Right.
Completely uncalled for.
Las Vegas
Full
and hit
Prospector
that like
Space is
it's
a
a
group I
work
belong
AF.
to is having a raffle. I donated a gram of gold and a couple of silver coins. Check out the raffle. Robert, thank you very much. I will put that up there on the screen. Thank you. Now that I'm finished telling my story and I'm getting semi caught up with the chat. That fish I showed was too small for you, Mike? I thought that thing was huge for fishing off a beach.
It looks like he caught it in slot size because once they get bigger than that, you can't keep them anyway. So
yeah, I thought that was a damn good sized fish.
Yeah, that's a nice looking red.
So I took video. Out on the islands. I took video of the him catching the stingray. So I'm going to make a little video out on the island. There's not a snapper, some type of croaker for sure. I don't know what the hell a croaker is.
A croaker or
hey Danny, how we doing? There's digging up the
too.
Carolinas. See, I was just talking about him. Go ahead, Charlie.
Croaker or whiting, kind of like the same fish, but that's a red. That's a red drum right there. If you look at the back of it, there should be one dot on either side of it. By the tail. If that's a croaker or a whiting, that's a huge croaker or whiting.
I think he did say it was what you said it was, Charlie.
Okay. Rob saying, don't forget about our 500 sub GAW United States quarter set with display case, 56 coin proof set, 50 states, USA, and 6 territories. We are still short on subs. Wow, that's amazing that they're still short.
Guys, that giveaway he's having is phenomenal, guys. We need to give him his subs.
Absolutely.
See, that's what I was talking about, Charlie. People were doing this in that stream I was on with the British detectorists, and they were listing giveaways, and they were talking about their channel, and they were putting their URLs in, and the 3 people in the stream just kept talking to each other, just like there wasn't even a chat going on the side, and I just didn't understand that. I mean, I left off. I logged off after less than 15 minutes.
Well, I tell you what, the chat, all these awesome people make the stream go a lot better because there's something to talk about at all time.
Absolutely. Somebody will pop something up and we'll go off on a tangent. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, my follow-on now, Denise's dad has now chuckled knowing we were joking about something. Somehow syrup and mayonnaise came up somehow, Charlie, and he now knows the story of you with mayonnaise.
You gotta let that go, Rob.
Charlie, he doesn't laugh over a lot of stuff. He's a curmudgeon old guy, and he thought that was pretty funny. Okay,
John, I think you're right. I think it is in the Croker family.
Yeah, we went up another thumbs up. We'll get it up, Charlie. It's early. We'll get that. We'll get those thumbs up.
I hope so. I'd like to give that away. Danny,
good morning, Mr. Randolph.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I'm just to the part in the stream,
Jeremy.
Charlie. I'm only down to the stream where the catfish comment was. That's how. Good morning, Mr. Howard. Epic Adventures.
Oh, you are behind.
I know.
I'll give you a second to get caught up there.
Yeah, Bill. That. I was eating dinner alone at 11:15, watching YouTube videos at 11:15. And Denise made one of the rare things she doesn't make that often for me and her dad because she doesn't like them. She made a rack of ribs yesterday, Charlie. I will go watch the replay, Clark's Cove.
Do you use a rub on them or do you barbecue?
I will tell you this, Robert. You know, I'm not saying my health's bad, but I have trouble. I have trouble moving in certain ways with these hips being out. It really limits the way my hips and my knees move, and with the one knee being very swollen up. And having very limited mobility, him having such a small boat, it was really nice. He brought it right up into the sand, so it was easier for me to get out of the boat. Now, at the end of the night, when he took the boat out on the trailer, and I was sitting up in the boat on the trailer, that was a lot of fun getting out of the boat that night. He had to help me get out of the boat last night. But I will tell you this: it was one of the most. It was one of the funnest and most adventuresome times I've had in a long time. Yesterday was a fun day to be alive. And for a guy my age now to get out there and have my younger neighbor have an afternoon helping me do that and metal detect islands and have fun, and all the laughs we had out on his boat, Charlie, and yesterday was just a fun day.
That's it, man.
You see what John said? I've been to a few of the UK streams. They are different.
Mm-hmm.
Weigold says that's why he doesn't watch many streams anymore. Well,
You are so far behind.
I know.
Uh,
No worries, Dan. 10 o'clock would be great, buddy. We will definitely make sure we get a. Oh, look, Tanya Elliott's here too. So they're on both computers or phones or whatever. So they're giving us 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
That's digging North Carolina, digging the Carolinas wife.
Yeah.
Super nice
Jeremy's
people.
wife. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just hearing comments about the pouch now, Charlie. Mike says it's big enough to hold his lunch too.
Right. Bill says it's big enough for a 6-pack of beer.
You know, I was out there, Charlie, metal detecting. There was a lot of alcohol being consumed on those boats yesterday on the beach.
I had to work.
Maybe that's why I was finding so many bottle caps.
I had to work yesterday, and then I went after work for a little bit. And it was just a madhouse. It was like there was people everywhere. You couldn't even swing. There were so many people in the water. So last night would have been a good time to go, but I got home and then some family stuff happened, so I had to deal with that. But it was pretty busy last night or yesterday. Hey, Shane, see it my way one. How you doing, sir?
Shane, Bill and I owe you a sticker pack and a pen holder. We were trying to figure out who won the other race, and Bill texted me last night and said, Rob, we forgot it was Shane. We started laughing. Howard, yes, we were out on Three Rooker. We went to Anclote, we went to the Sandbar, and we went to both the Three Rooker Islands. And that's where he caught that drum, was off Three Rookers. So we were out on Three Rookers till after 9:30, 10 o'clock last night.
John CZ Kid said he finally got some rain up there. Mr. Tom Wright, I'm sorry if I didn't tell you good morning. Good morning to you, sir.
I said hi to Mr. Tom. I know that. Wow, Robert says it's
Morning,
67
Olin.
outside with a chance of monsoon thunderstorm. Boy, I know they need it out there really bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. Thank you, Mary. Howard, I would love it. Yeah, Robert, when I mowed yards as a teenager and young guy in the 20s, when I was out there doing 20, 30 yards, 40 yards a day in that heat, it didn't bother me then either, Robert, but it drains it out after you now, I'll tell you.
Tom, sorry to hear about your niece, man.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tom, sorry about that, Tom. Well, thank you, Mr. Jeremy. Yeah, Charlie, it's been yesterday as of Saturday. It's been 5 days since my club meeting Monday night, and I've been 5 times in 5 days. I detected the beach all night Monday night in the morning after my meeting. I took Tuesday off because I couldn't walk. Wednesday, I went to Tampa and hit an old park and some curb strips. And you know what I got in Tampa. I'm not going to talk about it here.
Yeah.
And I had a great day in Tampa on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I did a real Thursday was my police day, Charlie.
We'll see you, Bob and Melissa.
Take care, guys. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, Looter 8.
And thank you, Shane. I appreciate it, buddy. So no river today, rain today. Okay. So yeah, Thursday was the police day where I was surrounded by cops on Thursday, which took the whole fun out of the day. And then late Thursday, Howard said we had a lost, I think it was a BMW key fob, one of those expensive chipped key fobs down on Clearwater Beach. So Howard and I went down there, Epic Adventures in Paradise. He's going to be coming out with a new video soon, guys. They just finished scallop season here, and they went out almost every day during scallop season. So, guys, he's going to have a new scalloping video out that's going to be excellent. He's going to have footage underwater, and it should be a very good video, guys. So check out Epic Adventures in Paradise.
It'd be neat if he shows how he prepares them.
Yeah, that'd be a good video, Howard. Good morning, Looter 8. So I wound up going out twice Thursday. Once the hunt where the cops got called, and then out to Clearwater Beach Thursday night. And I wound up getting another ring and another bucket list find on Clearwater Beach that night. And then went out yesterday out in the Gulf. So I have done.
I know what it is.
I know. I have done 3 beach hunts in the last 5 days. And I'm having trouble walking today, Charlie. Don't know why.
Really? Yeah, I don't know why either. It was blazing hot yesterday, man. I tell you, that sun got me pretty quick.
Denise went out. Our rain spout fell down, and she's like, "Hey, could you go out and fix the rain spout?" So I went out there, and I'd already put one screw in between 2 of the pieces of the rain spout, but then of course the other piece came off that didn't have the screw in it. So I had to go get a small drill bit and drill a pilot hole, and attach it. And I got that little job done and folded up the ladder, brought it in. I was out there 15, 20 minutes, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's hot out here."
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Rob got some rain out in Vegas or out and yeah, finally.
Tom says Anita and her boyfriend are on their way down here.
Tom, I don't know who that is. Is that your niece? See, by the way, one typed in "hello looter." I thought he put in "hello loser." I'm like, who's Shane talking to?
Shane.
Because sometimes his phone doesn't type in right what he says.
Hey, Grandma Kelly.
Grandma Kelly, oh my, it's already morning. Grandma Kelly, I saw you in that river. You were a real trooper there on freeing that magnet. See what his phone says? Hello, Robert Wiggled. I'm sure that's supposed to say Weigold. I'm actually caught up, Charlie. 9:35.
You are
caught up with the stream. I had to make my own coffee this morning, Charlie. Denise was going to go grocery shop before I got up.
I don't know what to say to that. It's like a complaint.
What if I hadn't set my own alarm, Charlie? Wouldn't I have got up?
If my wife heard me say that, I'd be making my own coffee for here on out.
Miss Rose here. Good morning, Miss
Good morning,
Rose.
Rob. Where are we at now, Rob?
Quick, everybody type Rob a question. Daddy Boy says, we are at 34. Hit
34.
that like button, people. Charlie's giving away a pouch if we get up to 100, a brand new gray ghost pouch. And I'm putting myself in the duck race 5 times.
You know, we haven't seen this morning is Jim. He was here earlier.
Yeah, he was here in the beginning.
Yeah. Good morning, little dirt diggers.
Hi, Miss Emily. Thank you for being here. I love when people type in abbreviations. Hi, little dirt. Just be cool. Where do I look up star notes? Let me pull a website up. That's a dang good question. Just be cool. Because I just got 4,000 in singles, Charlie. I'm going to be doing another currency check.
Uh-huh.
I tried to get 5,000, but Charlie, I went to 5 different banks and I go, "Can I get 1,000 in singles?" We don't have that kind of money. You're a bank. Oh, we don't carry 1,000 in singles. What? We can give you 100. I go, "Oh boy."
Everybody saying hello to each other. So, Rob, when are you going to put out that video that you were telling me about?
My police interaction video.
Yeah.
It's
It's got such a great ending to it. It's going to be hilarious. I can't wait.
Okay. Let me type this in for Just Be Cool.
Hey, good morning, Patty. They tried, Grandma Kelly. They did try. The lucky James Eller. Good morning.
Hey, James.
What is the phrase to get into the duck race? Oh, yeah, you haven't done your early race yet.
All right, there we go. That is the website for, it's called My Currency Collection. If you just type in My Currency Collection, it'll pop up, but that's the actual website right there. Mr. Jeremy says, everybody make sure they pop into Mayor's videos after Rob's today.
Absolutely.
I'm down to 45 minutes of editing my Arizona desert mining video. Was it 90 minutes? Wow. I'll be honest with you, Robert, break that down to 2 22-minute videos. And that'll give people to look for. I don't do a lot of two-parter videos, and I'm not a big guy on two-parter videos. But if you've got a video that good that you've paired from 90 minutes to 45, and you've got it down to the good stuff, and you split that in half, make a 22 video, and make a part 2, you will have people waiting for part 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 70 degrees here for a change. We got almost 4 inches of rain. Way to go, Sharon. I know a lot of you folks have really needed rain. My sister called from Missouri the other day and said they finally got a weather break there. It dropped down into the low 70s, and she said it was gorgeous, and it was only lasting 4 or 5 days, but they were so excited for at least a few days of relief. Charlie, let's get that early duck race going.
Yes, sir.
And then I will tell my police story.
That sounds like a plan.
Title of Surrounded by Cops.
It's going to be good.
It wasn't good for me.
No, well, the payback's going to be good for you.
Oh, the payback is.
I can't wait to see that.
Charlie, they've already sent me notices on my iPad, my email about the companies going out there.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they've already got companies scheduled
It's
to go
something
out there.
strange. There's like 5 to 8 different companies or some crap like this. That's just nuts.
It was nuts. Absolutely flipping ridiculous. Okay. Alrighty, guys, if you're here and you haven't made a comment in the last, just if you haven't made a comment, please say comment. If you've already made a comment, I got you on the computer.
Sean Webb, good morning. That's your buddy
Good morning,
from
Mr. Sean.
The Honesdale detector says quack quack. Someone just saying comment. Hey, there's Jim. He's back.
Of course, he wouldn't want to miss out losing a duck race.
He might as well not comment. Here we go. Another chance to lose. Duty H running to McDonald's. Who wants hash browns?
Oh my God, I love McDonald's hash browns. I know they're completely fried, but I love McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why we're the size we are, Charlie, because we love crappy food like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about, Rob.
I was in the sound side yesterday, and I took my shirt off because it was hot. And all these people ran up to me, Rob, knocked me down, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? And we're trying to roll you back into the deep end.
I knew that's where you were going. There was a guy on the beach the other day, Charlie. He was somewhere, and he was obviously here from vacation, and apparently he has never taken his shoes and socks off. He had to be from England or somewhere, because like this much from his foot to his ankle, Charlie, it was as white as that coffee cup. I swear to God. And then from here up, he had at least a little bit of color. But I mean, it looked like you'd painted his feet. I swear to God. I had never seen that much of a contrast. It was, if it wouldn't have been rude, I would have said, excuse me, can I get a picture of your feet? Nobody's going to believe this. Miss Patty Disharoon is in the house.
Uh-huh.
Rose says she found a star note the other day.
That's right, Grandma. That's what they were trying to do.
Well, if they're sequential notes, Ro, you must have got them from the bank when they ordered them right from their regional bank. Sometimes they come from the mint in the. If you can get a whole pack of 100 and they're all sequential notes, there are people that will buy those from you.
Good morning, two brothers. He's saying hello to the magnet fishing and metal detecting family.
Hello, two brothers. I believe that's a new name as far as I remember. Silver Wrench is here. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
My wife says the only thing I'm collecting is dust. Denise wishes the only thing I would collect and bring home is dust.
Hey, JP's in the house.
Good morning. All right, I'm going to leave the. Oh, Lucky James Eller's here. I'm going to leave the people that have said comment on my. I'm not going to scroll down in case I need them, Charlie. Okay.
Yeah. What did Ro find? I missed what Rose.
She got a star note.
Oh, cool. Mark Thomas. I guess he put backwards at digging, right? For his name. And then he spelled quack quack backwards.
I couldn't do
And
that.
upside down.
Sean Webb from Wyomama's here.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if he's back from vacation.
Two Brothers is almost at 500. Awesome.
Nice. Mr. Tom Riley, can't forget him in the duck race. Mr. Weigold. All right, how many did that give me? We got 39 in here now, and of course, yeah, the computer gave me 27. So let's see who.
Yeah, Bill, Papa Ralph.
Yep, just typed him in.
Yeah, Patty.
Let me see if I got Miss Dig and Miss Rowe. Yep.
You got JP?
No, I did not get JP's.
Ooh. He's going to close the bar down on you, sir.
And I don't think I got Looter 8. Let me double check.
Okay. And you got two
I don't
brothers.
know why for some. Yeah, I did get Looter 8. The computer did pop him up this time. Sometimes the computer didn't. Did I get Javier? Yes, sir.
Grandma Kelly.
Oh yeah, I got Grandma K.
Ro.
See it my way. I got Jim Steele, Patty D, North Carolina. Hashtag hash browns. Mary says the best hash browns in town. Is that McDonald's? I like their hash browns. I know they're just frozen pre-made and they drop them in the fryer, but I don't care. I could eat 2 or 3 of those in the morning.
Good morning,
Oh,
Kimberly.
I didn't get Two Brothers Treasure in.
I even asked you that one.
I know. I heard you mention them. They didn't. Let me see if they popped up on my participant screen. Yes, they. Oh, Alabama Dirt Pirates is in here. Welcome, Alabama Dirt Pirates.
That was the new one to me.
That is a new one, and that's a cool name too.
Hey, Pat's here. Good morning, Pat. Park Rat.
I could do like that other channel went. What's Park Rat's channel's name?
Yeah, I remember that one. You got Ro in there, right?
Yepper. I got FLX, Grandma Kelly, JP.
Wow, Ro's got a 1,500 subscriber giveaway going up. Announcement. She's at 1370 or so right now.
Who is?
Ro?
Oh, Ro Diggin. Okay, I thought you said Rose. I'm like, I don't see a Rose on here. Oh, I know who didn't come up on my thing is Mr. Backwards himself.
Mark Thomas. You got little dirt diggers in there?
Yep.
Mississippi Mary.
Hang on. I thought I had Mississippi Mary. Yep. Yeah, we're getting closer. We got up to 32, Charlie, so we're missing 6 people.
Kimberly.
Ooh, hi, Miss Kimberly.
And you got Mr. Sean Webb.
Yep, got Sean Webb. Got Kimberly. I'm up to 34 now, so I'm missing 5 people.
Las Vegas Urban. Robert.
Yep. Hang on. I don't know if the computer put in CZ Kid. No, the computer did not put in CZ Kid.
Alabama Dirt Pirates.
Yeah, I just typed that one in. That's a cool name.
Yeah. You got Jeremy in there?
I got Jeremy and Tanya in there.
Okay. Mikey?
Yep, got Mikey.
Shannon?
Shannon D. Yep.
Yep. FLX?
Oh, Miss K just came in.
Hi, Kay. You got our buddy Pat in there, yeah?
Yep, just put Pat in as you were saying that. And I was
And
making a joke like, what's his channel name? Oh, I always forget this because the computer doesn't show him till late. He just Epic Adventures.
How about Jim Steele?
Oh, yeah, got to put Jim in. I think the computer types that on its own. And then immediately deletes it, Charlie.
Puts a negative in front of it. You got Weigold?
Yep. He was at the end there because it does it alphabetically. So, yep, got Weigold.
You got Mikey? You got Mike, Metal Detecting NC in there?
Yep. I'm looking for Weigold. I was absolutely positive I typed him, but let me double check.
Okay.
Why am I not seeing him? Why do you think you type somebody and you're absolutely positive you typed it and his name's not there?
Mr. Joe Dirt Treasures is here.
Go Dirt!
He has a new video out. I think he was doing a tot lot. I didn't get to finish watching it.
All right. Well, we are set. We have 39 names listed and we got 39. That doesn't happen to me too much, Charlie.
You got me in there?
Got what? Oh, I got you in there. Absolutely.
Yeah, Joe, I got to finish watching that video, bud.
All right. Now I got to invite the duck race into the race. Share screen, Chrome tab, duck race, share. Get rid of my intro. Remove from studio. Add to stream. I like the way when you add something like that, Charlie, it automatically makes it the large one. I don't even have to do that.
They're asking if you could give Ro a wrench. Turn her into a moderator when you get a chance there, bud.
Yeah, she asked me that before. Let me get over here and do that.
I'll try to give her a wrench.
Where's one of her comments at?
Bill's wishing Jim good luck.
All righty. Took care of that.
Awesome.
All righty. 3. Oh, what are we doing this for?
What are you giving away there? One of your star notes?
You know what? I think I have a $2 bill left.
There you go.
Okay, so race 1.
Oh, do you have Olin in there?
Oh, let me double check on that. Let me double check. Olin Borden. Shuffle characters. 3, 2, 1. There is a 15-second lag between this computer and my other computer, Charlie. I timed it on the
Oh, really?
Well, I'm happy to see Two Brothers Treasures in here this morning. I appreciate you being in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kay, it's not a good thing to be out that early. Hey, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee, Charlie.
Yeah, you got a minute or so to do that.
Apparently I made it a little strong this morning. It's putting some hair on my chest.
Still anybody's race. Don't worry, Kay. You're going to come up. I don't think that's going to happen, Mr. Mark Thomas. I just don't see a future, a win in Jim's future. Could happen. 22 seconds left. They're falling back. Who's it going to be? There goes Jim. The wrong direction again. Poor guy. Kimberly just dropped. Who is it? Little Dirt Diggers. Looks like he's going to steal it. Boom. Congratulations.
Oh my God, it can't be Jim Steele.
You're right, Jim. I do need to grow some hair.
Here's Miss Emily. I believe that's the first time she's won in here.
Oh, so she made the podium before Jim did, huh?
Oh, I'm not even making a comment on that one. Wow. Wow. Okay, we have to do it.
Where is he? Holy crap, he might be at the bottom.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
You know, Charlie, you can't make this shit up. You just can't.
Oh no.
Jim, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what to say.
And we didn't put the first and last rule in effect for him. On the next race, Jim, if you do that again.
Charlie, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say that either, buddy.
Oh, man.
Uh,
Mark is congratulating Jim for being in
last place. Hey.
So little Dirt Diggers got the $2 bill.
Oh, okay. Tom Riley says that Anita from Madtown Magnets Fishing Adventures is coming down to visit us here in Florida, and they're going to go visit Swamp Rat Don. That is awesome, cool. Guys. That would be a fun collaboration. I've got to get a magnet. I've told myself I'm getting a magnet this year. I've got to get my magnet. Rocky Mountain Life, Rob number 3 is in the room. Rob Clark number 3. Hey, Robert, I'm putting my email, Miss Emily. If you would send me your address, please, ma'am, I will mail you off a $2 bill. All right, people, we're at 47. Let's get those thumbs up there. Charlie wants to give stuff away.
That's right.
Grandma Kelly says, Kratos discount code. Grandma Kelly just saying. That was fast, Miss Grandma Kelly. That was fast.
She don't miss a beat.
Two Brothers says, you guys are frozen. Not on our end.
Hope not. All right, Danny. Take care, bud. Deej. Good morning, Deej.
Good morning, Miss Deej. Let me put her in the race now.
Did you have Marlon in the race?
Oh, yes, I did.
Jericho, what's up, brother?
I will now have Deej and Jericho.
I think Steve's here from Starry's Loss. I think Marlon was saying hello. Or Starry's Loss. Oh, it's Starry's Raid.
Okay, so Deej came in, and who was the other person?
Jericho?
Yes, Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Trying to keep up on that. Mark Henninger said he's back. I can pop him in.
Yes, Raid. All right. We got to go all raid Marlins next.
Yeah, guys, we're not going to be late today. We're going to give everybody like 10 minutes to grab a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom. Charlie and I ran a little over last week. So
That last race.
yeah, trying to pick a winner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Bob Mazzulli here.
Nope. Haven't seen him this morning.
I need his address too. And just wait a minute, why am I looking at that page? And also, guys, my 1,600 subscriber giveaway where I gave away the 10 pieces of foreign silver. 2 people never contacted me. It's been 3 weeks since the race? They still haven't contacted me. So it's officially over, guys.
Yeah.
I will have 2 extra pieces of silver. So I have bought an entire new bag of foreign silver, including some more expensive silver than we offered last time, including you can see some big crowns right there. So guys, besides these 10, we will be adding these 2 that weren't won. So we will be doing 12 pieces of silver in not our 17, but our 18. Our 17 is going to be, should I show the prize, Charlie?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, I'll be running it the first part of August, which is a week or 2. Grand prize will be a 90% commemorative $50. But what's cool about this 90% commemorative $50 is you think it's a quarter. I'm gonna go full screen here, Charlie. Yep. You think it's a quarter because it is our founding father, Mr. George Washington, but they put him on a beautiful commemorative proof coin. So there is George Washington on his steed, and there is I'm assuming that's the Washington plantation. So, guys, you can see the proof shine on that. Comes with the COA, certificate of authenticity. The outer box has a little bit of wear on it, guys. These were issued like 10, 15 years ago. I was managed to pick one of these up at a coin show. So, guys, that will be the grand prize along with several other silvers, including big silvers. That will be starting in early August.
Nice.
And then another prize we will be doing for another upcoming giveaway, Mr. Charlie, is that commemorative proof set.
That is cool.
I'm having to keep up with Mr. Charlie for these prizes, Charlie. So, let me go back to full screen here so I can get my fat face off the screen. Exit solo layout.
Dee's is still working on a cup of coffee. She's not awake yet.
Wonder why you're texting me at 9:56 in the morning.
You see what Rob said from Las Vegas? This one. That's almost about as chancy as Jim Steele winning a race. But great offer.
No, let me scroll down. Next race, put me in his Rusty Steel. Maybe I'll have a better chance. I could do that, Jim. The duck won't know. Yeah, Javier says just hold on to the magnet this time. Well, as long as there's not some PYT walking by there, Javier.
Show Me Treasures is here.
Well, that's pretty cool, Grandma Kelly. I use all the money I make from Kratos to buy and give away magnets. That's great, Grandma Kelly. Good for you.
Mainly Dirt Fishing's here.
Hey,
so
Mainly.
You got to
he was
Show Me
in one
Treasures
of
and
the streams
Mainly.
last night. Deej is asking Emily how her arm's doing. Yes, I'm that far behind. I tell a story, run a duck race. Yeah, see, Bill's right. Rob's 10 is our 30. Yeah, that's how. All right, it'd be easier if you just go to the bottom, Rob, and scroll backwards. How's that?
Well, Las Vegas put, if we hit 200 subs likes for Rob, he will donate for the duck race 5 grams of 999 pure silver crystal ready for melting into a ring or a bar. Wow.
Well, Charlie, we're at 49. We're almost halfway there,
Yeah,
sir.
we're only, yeah.
And it's just barely 10 o'clock. I know, Kay, it's the metal detecting community is just bursting with Robs and Roberts. It's because it's such a great name. And Clark's Cove was here earlier, which means we had all 3 of the Robert Clarks in here.
Right?
Show me treasure. Good morning. Just popping in for a second. Still cramming, trying to get my house down and ready to go on the market Tuesday.
Mainly dirt fishing's here as well.
Congratulations and good luck with that,
Rob,
sir.
mainly dirt fishing's here as well.
Yeah, I said hi mainly. I saw him in
Okay.
the stream last night. He's doing another. Let me go back and see his. Let me highlight him. Okay, she's talking to Rocky Mountain. Rob Diggin is, and people say they want to come down.
Hey, Mr. Scott Harvey.
I can't find Mainly's comment, but guys, Mainly's doing another fundraiser to raise money to get the kids up in his area, the magnets, to go magnet fishing. So
He says giving 20 kids detectors away soon. Wow.
I'm telling you, I was on that stream the other night or a couple weeks ago where they were giving away those detectors and those kids. And I'm telling you, that was a high energy stream. Those guys were on fire.
Wow.
So all you people that have access to 3 electronic devices, go leave a thumbs up on each one of them. So Las Vegas can donate.
Drop up those 5 grams on us. That's awesome that Mainly's doing
Wow,
that.
Howard pulled this out of the water the other day, scalloping or fishing.
Yeah.
That looks nasty.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I don't know about Clearwater, but over here we find a lot of those while we're detecting.
So, yeah, we don't find a lot of. I mean, I'll tell you something. I like I told you guys, subscriber Joe Strack, who I haven't seen in a while. I think he's pretty busy with work. At least I hope he is. But the evening we hunted Clearwater Beach with Joe Strack, that guy is so conscientious that not only does he dig all the bottle cap signals and take all the beer bottle caps with him, if he sees a plastic straw or a plastic bottle cap, even if it's not ringing up on his machine, he picks it up and puts it in his pouch. I was so impressed with Joe. I was like walking next to him going, wow, I don't even do that. This guy's making me look bad here. I mean, that's just how nice of a guy he is. There's Mainly Dirt Fishing. Yep, he's doing those great giveaways, saying good morning, popping in. Up late with my grandson, who's an IT guy. He's building an online store for digging with. Oh, very cool, Deej. All profits go to him to buy his first car. Very cool, Deej. Good
Nice.
for you. Yeah, that's right. I forgot Mainly Dirt Fishing's a Rob too. So we do have a lot of Robs in here.
Mm-hmm. The Bud Files. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bud Files. See now, Mr. Scott Jarvie.
Yeah, you need to add him and Scott. Stay on track here.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Charlie.
We are at 50.
Outstanding. I got more mail call this week, Charlie.
Yep.
I got Mike's last week where he sent me a bunch of sticker packs. Mike sent me some cool stuff. M.A. Lime.
Right on, Jericho.
Oh, and it's not even 20 after 11, Charlie. And I'll remember All righty, guys. Limited edition 50 Menardo Maniac stickers for a $2.99 or more super chat. We got the Menardo stickers. I'm finally remembered to do that.
Right? You got the plug in the middle of the show instead of the end this time.
I know. And then the Menardo Mist spray bottles. Yes, I owe Grandma Kelly and Mike a spray bottle.
Let's see who else has popped in. NorCal Digger, good morning.
NorCal. And then the Clark sent me, guys, a great sticker pack, including the beautiful CCD 134 poker chip. That is a gorgeous poker chip.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I've gotten more mail in the last 2 months doing this stream than I've gotten in 3 years. Mr. Dale from Whistle Pig Digging, guys, thanked me for doing the streams and everything we do. He sent me 2 of his great stickers, guys. Look at those cool stickers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Whistle Pig's got a cool sticker. I don't know where he got the close-up of the pig. And he also sent me a beautiful 1918 Buffalo, Charlie.
There you go.
And
there's more.
But wait, there's more. He also sent me a star note.
Sweet.
Rob, thanks so much for the stickers. It's been an enjoyment to watch your videos and lives. Here are a couple things you can keep or give away on your live. Thanks for all your support and shout out, Dale, aka Whistle Pig. Stay safe. So, guys, we're going to run a duck race, and we're going to give away a star note courtesy of Mr. Whistle Pig Dale, Whistle Pig Metal Detecting.
Dale's pretty cool, down to earth guy. You know that?
I'd like to meet him and hunt with him sometime too. So, Scott says he just got home from the beach. Wow, Scott's one of those early bird people on the beach.
Best way to get there, either early in the morning or late in the evening.
Yeah, mainly says he's giving 20 detectors away. So yeah, I'm that far behind, Charlie.
Two Brothers is
It's a
500
great name.
subs
I live in a
almost
town
there.
called Robstown, Javier. He says, laugh, laugh, laugh.
Two Brothers.
No,
is closing
Charlie's
on
giving something
500.
away at 100, Tom.
Oh yeah, we'll show this once again. Maybe you guys can share it out.
Yep, this is what a brand new Gray Ghost pouch. Charlie's giving away at 100 likes.
Just got it in the mail yesterday.
Now, Two Brothers says, I can't hear you guys. It's muted. Yeah, that's not on my end. Our end.
No, I'm not muted. Hope not.
Scott, you're going to be in Orlando the 20th to the 27th. Oh, I got to write that down. We should be able to get together with Scott.
Old Pilon's here. Two Brothers are going to have a big giveaway when they hit their 500, guys. Yeah,
Scott, we'll see if we can get together. We'll see if we can get together for a hunt, Scott.
I have the first one, Kay, but this new one, the original one I got, you couldn't do this. You can actually open the bag and put it to however you want to hold it. You know, it's got some wire mesh thing in it that you can pretty much do whatever you want with the thing. So it's pretty nice.
That is a cool pouch, Charlie.
Yeah, I think somebody will like it. Johnny Ringo. Thanks, Hobby. Hopefully one of you guys will win it.
Okay, Charlie, I know somebody came in before Johnny Ringo.
Old Pelon?
Yes. Okay, so we've got 43 in here now, which is awesome. You guys rock, and we got 46 in there, so that means we should have everybody and a couple people that aren't on the screen anymore.
Yeah. And remember, everybody, Two Brothers is having a giveaway at 500. So is Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. So let's help them out.
I just remembered I didn't have Mainly, so I'm putting him in right now too, Charlie.
Okay. You got Joe Dirt in there?
Yep. I'm
Mr.
quicker than-
Scott Harvey?
Yep, got Scott in there. I got Scott. I got Mark. Deej, Joe Dirt, Deej, Jericho, Mark H, Scott J, Bud Files, Johnny Ringo, Old Plana mainly.
Tom says just send it to him anyways. He's gonna win.
Oh yeah, I gotta change Jim Steele's name. Hold on.
Right, Rusty Steele.
That's a great name, by the way. He could be like a private detective with that name.
Miss Southern Bells is in the house. Good morning.
Hi, Miss Bell. Thank you, two brothers. Appreciate that. We are great this morning. Jericho's made it back. Well, he's in the race.
Yep, got Jericho in there.
All righty, guys. This is for Mr. Whistlepig Dale's star note. So let me write that down. Race number 2.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna get another cup of coffee.
Go ahead. I'll start the race. Thank you, two brothers. Much appreciated. You're bringing your 600. Fantastic, Scott. We'll find a place over near Orlando. When Deej was down here a couple years ago, we hunted an old section of town called Kissimmee, which is near Orlando. They have an old historical section, and Deej and I did some door knocking. We went 5 for 5. Deej got 4 of them. I got 1, and we had a great day. Deej and I, we had a blast. All right, I think I got everybody in here. Oh, Emily, I'd love it if you sent me some stickers for a giveaway. You got my address now. We'll be sending you out your winner. So if you want to send me back stickers, Miss Emily, I'll put them in a giveaway. I would absolutely love that, ma'am. That would be great because we're doing sticker packs too. Well, thank you, Shane. Two Brothers says they're doing a big giveaway at 500 subs, guys. So let's check out Two Brothers Treasures.
Yep. Hold on 1 second, Pat.
Kay says she loves her Grey Goats fine pouch. Great, Kay. Two Brothers says it's going to be epic. Yeah, mainly giveaway. It's nothing better than to give stuff for kids or do stuff for kids. That's awesome.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, sir.
I got Pat on the phone. I think he wants to say something. Go ahead, Pat.
Hey, everybody. Hope y'all are having a great Sunday morning. I'm out here with Kimberly, and we are trying to make the 700th video for my channel. Needless to say, it is going, well, less than epic. We just hit an unhunted trail and literally walked for 200 yards without a signal.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So we are headed to another location, maybe knock a new door a couple doors down from one of her permissions. See what we can find. I need everybody out there in the YouTube community to come together with your good vibes, with your happy thoughts, your prayers, your blessings, whatever it is you got, and see if we can't turn this video around.
There you go.
There we go.
We can do that. Everybody send them a thumbs up.
There we go.
Thumb up, spiritually, physically, whatever you got to do, but we got to get on something today. Dang.
Or as
I'm
Pat,
not fisting Pat. Okay, let's just.
no,
let's
as
not
Pat
go there.
says, digits twisted, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Digits
it.
twisted. That's what his.
Twisted, everybody.
Yeah, can't even put the sign for digits twisted.
That's
Mainly
awesome.
dirt fishing. Thank you very much. Can I buy a monkey wrench? Thank you, mainly dirt fishing. I will get you out.
Man. Wish you luck out there, brother.
We're
Yeah.
going to get back to the swing of things here. I'll try to keep y'all posted. Everybody have an awesome day.
You too, brother. Good luck
Thanks,
to you guys.
Bye, Kimberly.
Bye.
Mainly
guys.
bird fishing. Here is my email. Please send me your address, and I will get that right off to you. Oh, Miss Jessica Pullen's here. Jessica, I mailed your prize off Saturday, so you should have it in a couple days, Miss Jessica. Let me get her in the duck race.
The other thing about Pat, his enthusiasm for this is it's contagious.
Well, he doesn't
You know,
care. He
he's
doesn't
fun to
care.
watch.
I mean, he just like the rest of us, he wants to have a good day. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's got the best attitude of any detectorist I've ever seen.
Incredible. Yeah.
All right, before we run the duck race real quick here, what Pat's talking about, guys, is the video that the hunt that they're out doing right now with Kimberly is his 700th video. Okay, so Pat does a Zoom meeting on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. where he's on Zoom. Okay, and there's usually about a half a dozen to a dozen of us on Zoom, and we have a good time. And it's it's not on YouTube, so it gets a little crazy, but it's not recorded. But for this Wednesday night, guys, Pat's going to go from Zoom. He's going to YouTube, and he's going to do a live stream on Wednesday night, the 700 at 7. So he's going to do a live stream talking about his 700th video and his time on YouTube, and he's been doing numerous giveaways on that live stream. He's going to have some really good stuff. If you think me and Charlie give away good stuff, Pat's got some good stuff too. So we want to be there Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. I know there's other streams on, guys. We got to pick and choose. But Pat's going to go on 7 o'clock, and I'll be there to support him. And I've already told him if he wants me as his co-host, I'll be happy to co-host. But Pat's going to be giving some good stuff away Wednesday night at 7.
Awesome.
So, got that in. I've now have Miss Jessica Pullen in the race.
Rob, how am I able to give people wrenches? And if I am, how do you do it?
If you can, you'll go next to their name, Charlie, and there'll be 3 little dots. If you go out from the edge of their name, is there 3 little dots at the end of their name?
Yeah.
One of them should be, say, odd moderator.
Go to channel report, remove, put in user timeout, hide user from this channel.
Yeah, apparently only I can do it. Who needs one?
Who are they? Mainly dirt fishing. I just thought I could do it while you were doing that your thing. You know what I mean? Two Brothers is asking for one.
Yeah, I didn't understand what he meant by monkey wrench. I'm an old guy, so you got to spell it out for me and say, please give me a wrench.
They're all asking for it. Just be cool. That's what I was seeing if I could just. I know that. I think there is a way of doing it, but I just don't know how.
No, Mike says only the host can do it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we added Jessica Pullen to the duck race. This is going to be for the Star Note guys, courtesy of Mr. Whistlepig Dale. Shuffle. Oh, let's put the race in the stream. That would be good, wouldn't it?
That would help.
Shuffle characters. We have 41 watching right now. You people are awesome. 3, 2, 1. Jim for the win, Mark says.
Did you change his name to Rusty Steel?
Yes, I did change his name to Rusty Steel. Hopefully we'll see Rusty Steel on the screen.
I don't even see him.
I'm not actually seeing it yet. He's that far back.
Marlon's wishing everybody good luck. Make sure all of us go over to Marlon's after this.
Absolutely. D, I'll be right there to help you.
Yep, everybody go check out Mainly Dirt Fishing. They're giving away 20 kids. 20.
Yeah, I was going to highlight him after the duck race, Charlie.
For the metal detectors. Huh?
I was going to highlight mainly after the
Okay.
duck race. I still do not see Rusty Steel.
He says he has a Viking helmet on.
Oh, there he is. He's right there in the center. He's got a He's got a strawberry on his head.
It's not a Viking helmet, then, Jim.
He's got two. He's in third right now. Oh, he's in second.
Oh,
No! There's no way!
There's not. There's no way.
No, Jim, I was rooting for you, buddy, right to the end. Right to the end, buddy. Mr. Mayor. Oh, my God, I was so excited there.
Wow. Marlon's got 3 giveaways going on today, guys.
Wow, Jim went from first in the last 7 seconds to 8th. But, hey, that's pretty good for Jim.
But hey, he tried. Yeah, that's true. You did try, buddy.
See, the computer algorithm didn't see the name Jim Steele, so it didn't automatically make him last.
Marlon won. I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, Mr. Marlin won. He gets
God, Marlon's been on fire with wins. Rob,
sir.
Marlon wants to know if he could give it to Jim Steele.
Here we go again. Marlon, if you'd like to, I'll be happy to do that for Mr. Jim Steele. But as a rule, guys, we like the folks to accept their prizes or yes. I have Jim's address, Marlon.
Well, congrats, Marlon, and thanks for passing that forward.
I thought we had some down at the bottom.
It cost me $120 to buy and ship.
Mr. Charlie, I have to go help someone unload groceries. I'll be right back, sir.
All righty. Yep. Mine says, yes, I know Jim is here. And I wouldn't if he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No, Shannon, we're not going there again. Awfully nice of you there, Marlon. Definitely want to go see what Mainly Dirt Fishing's got going on for that charity event for the kids. Two Brothers is thanking everybody for the new subs. You guys in the metal detecting magnet fishing family rock it.
Wow, big grocery day today. Yeah.
Marlon, you have been on fire, brother. You've been winning left and right. Good luck, Patty. She's getting ready to go hit it. Wow, that's awesome. Darlene is giving a couple to you guys, huh? Are they going to be the simplexes? Could you imagine if it was the legends? Now it doesn't have to be sent to Canada. That's true. Johnny Ringo. That's playing with fire. I'll ask Rob that to ask Denise in front of everybody and see what happens.
He doesn't care if you walk him inside. Like, yeah, whatever.
I can't answer it for you. It's not in their DNA.
Wow, 8 seconds and this shit is hot. This is great.
Grandma Kelly says she doesn't either. Oh, kids, she texted Scott, you Mainly Dirt Fishing. Still awesome that they're going to do that.
So they're putting a Dollar General on the corner.
What?
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of houses in that area.
Two brothers letting people know in Florida if they want to meet up to hit the Treasure Coast. I'd be happy to do a collab with everybody, with anybody that's in that area.
Yeah.
I'm going to auction my legend or Knox to raise money. Wow.
You can just put the sign up.
All right, I'm putting applesauce down here.
You want the applesauce?
You know, we have pork chops.
Trumps. Applesauce.
Marlon will take his next win guilt-free here.
Okay.
James earlier says, I don't have a lot of metal detecting channels in my recommended stuff. Could a few people drop links?
Appreciate it, Vegas. Silver offer good until Christmas 2022. Thank you, sir. I will tell you this. We ever hit 200 likes in one stream, I'll be
That would be incredible.
I'll be whistling Dixie or something.
We'll see you,
Thank you,
Robert.
Miss Emily. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Robert, your keychain should be there Monday or Tuesday.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Manny Dirtfisher said that Note to Macro, Darleek is sending him 2 kids detectors. 1 or 2 kids detectors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
And he's going to auction off his Knox and Legend. He's going to keep the DS2. Oh, yeah.
Who is?
Mainly Dirtfisher. He's going to auction off his Knox and Legend to raise money.
Wow, we got a guy in our club. We got a guy in our club selling his Knox 800. Ready for this, Charlie? He's got the Knox 800. He's got the 6-inch sniper coil with it that's still brand new in the bag. He's never taken it out of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
The Knox has only been used twice for like 10 minutes a piece. Never been in the water. And he downloaded the entire instruction manual from Mind Lab and printed it out into a 3-ring binder book.
Wow.
And he's got a brand new pair of waterproof headphones, and he's doing all that for $900.
Damn.
He bought it for his wife. His wife tried it for 10 minutes and said it's too heavy for me and gave it back to him.
She wants a DS2.
So he said to me, the moral of this story is never buy anything for your wife without her having her try it out first. Got to run. Take
See you,
care,
Mikey.
Mike. Thanks, Mike. A hippie is very heavy and a Zippo is a little lighter.
Yeah, I got that right now as well.
Oh, NorCal Digger's here.
Uh-huh.
That is a great deal. Let me get him in the next. Let me put him in. Make sure he's in the next race.
Yeah, I thought you added him.
No, he wasn't here before the last race. So I want to make sure he's in for this race.
He was here.
Well, then I forgot him, Charlie. I'm trying to be polite. Making me look bad here, Charlie.
Wow.
Yeah, not that that's that hard to do. Okay, Robert says, I sold my Knox 600 used with extra coils and detect edge shaft for $600. You couldn't find a Knox last year. Oh, absolutely you couldn't find a Knox last year.
Uncle Beep's here.
Hey, Uncle Beep.
Need to add them.
A Knox is very light, Deej. A Knox is incredibly light, but I guess his wife is a very petite lady. She's like 5'1" or something, and she just thought it was too long and too heavy. And yes, I know it's adjustable, but yes, I don't think he's going to buy a 2 for her, Charlie, because I don't think she goes underwater. But I think he's probably going to get a Deus 1, because when I picked up Jeff's Knox or Deus, excuse me, when we were up there in Tallahassee doing that old park, man, his machine weighs nothing.
Yeah, extremely light.
For somebody like Jim Steele with a bad shoulder or arm, that Deus is a very light machine.
You're right, Bill. Rob doesn't need no help.
I don't need
Shane Holbert's here. Good morning, Shane. Another one to add for your race there, sir.
Yeah, I don't need any help embarrassing myself. Yeah, you're right, Bill. I could do that completely on my own.
We're at 60, Rob. We need 40 more. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
I don't know, Charlie. We may have to do something at 75, Charlie.
What are you gonna do at 75, bud?
I don't know. Who'd you just say came in, Charlie?
Uncle Beat and Shane Holbert.
Got him. All righty. We're welcome, Uncle Beep. Since it's not my arms, it's my problem. It's my shattered hip. Oh, okay, Jim. Who was I thinking it was his arm and his shoulder? Maybe that's Jeff. My waterproof headphones just arrived from my 800 yesterday. I'm looking forward to trying them out. Yeah, I need to send my waterproof headphones, and I keep saying I'm going to do it. I've got them sitting here in a box. All I got to do is put the address on it, mail them off. Maybe I'll do that today. See, I knew she'd have a comment. I just knew it. I heard the yeah, from the kitchen. I knew it. I said that truly just so I would elicit a response out of the kitchen.
Mandy dropped the link for his PayPal to help donate with the donations for the 20 kids metal detectors.
There we go. Yeah, you get me to stand on my head, and
Bernie's here. Hey, Bernie.
hey, Bernie, why does the Norway Navy have a barcode on the side of the ships? So when they come back to port, they can scan the Navy in. Scan the Navy in. Get it? Yeah, Jim, if he was giving away kids, I don't think he'd get any takers.
Johnny Ringo said if he wins a race, he'll carry your groceries next time.
That's a lot of groceries Denise is bringing in, Johnny.
He actually asked a question.
I'll take you up on that, buddy.
He asked the question of why Denise couldn't go back twice to get the groceries.
She went back 3 times.
I'm gonna tell Rob to ask Denise that.
Yeah. There's just certain lines we're not crossing here. All right, so we got St. Lucie. All right, before we run the next duck race, guys, Charlie, you can keep up if there's any new people or comments that come in. Guys, I went detecting Wednesday afternoon. I went out door knocking Sunday or Monday, and I got me a little 1915 permission in a little town called Tarpon Springs, which is about 5 miles south of Denise's house. Dalton and I and Troy have had really good success in this town. It's where I've gotten my oldest silver, which is a video that hasn't come out yet. And I got my oldest coin to date, which is an 1868 2-cent piece. It's been a phenomenal town for us. So I've been doing this one street. I've got 5 or 6 permissions on it. I've done almost the entire curb strip of a whole 2-block area. And this one guy that I've been wanting to do, I finally got up the courage and knocked on his door. It turned out to be a super nice guy. 1915 house. And he says, yeah, you could do the front yard, no problem. He had the backyard fenced off. Come to find out that he had rototilled the backyard and put all new sod down. So there was no sense doing the backyard. But so I was doing his front yard, guys. I really expected to have a big day. You know, I was hoping for like a barber or even my first seated. I was hoping for maybe an Indian or two. I wound up getting 2 Wheaties and a canning jar lid and an old Yale key. So then I did his curb strip. He had like 5-6 foot curb strips in the front of the house. I did his curb strip. And meanwhile, a couple of the neighbors had come out that I hunted their houses and they'd said hi to me and waved to me. Everybody in the street's just super nice. So I got done his curb strip and I started doing the neighbor's curb strip. So as I'm doing the neighbor's curb strip, I'm almost done with it. And I hear this voice say, hello, excuse me, what are you doing? And I look around and I see the homeowner in her doorway. And she's not like an old biddy. She's maybe 60, okay, 62, 65. And I go, hi, ma'am, I'm metal detecting the easement. And she says, are you with the city? Because I had a bright orange shirt on. And I said, no, ma'am, I'm doing this personal. It's my hobby. And well, what are you looking for? I said, I'm looking for an old coin, old penny, toy car, you know, something like that. She's like, oh, well, that's my yard. And I said, well, ma'am, from the sidewalk to the street, it's public easement. We're allowed to do that. And I says, but don't worry. When I finish my little plug, I'll put it right back in your ground. And I'll smooth it all off. You won't even know I was here. And she goes, well, thank you. I'd appreciate that. And she closed the door. Thought everything was honky-dory, guys. So I'm detecting about 5-10 minutes later, and I feel a car pull up behind me, and his voice goes, "Hey, what are we doing?" Like real, forceful. And I turn around, and there is a supervisor's vehicle for the police department with a supervisor in it. And I said, "I'm metal detecting the curb strip." And he goes, "Oh, I thought I knew you from the back." And I said, "No." And he says, "Well, we got a call you're out here." And I said, "Yep, would be this lady right here." So he pulled into her driveway, and I finished up her yard, and then went over to my truck next door and sat down on my tailgate and was taking a drink. As I'm walking to my truck to take a drink, a second cruiser pulls up with 2 female officers. So now I have 3 cops there. Come to find out that the guy in plain clothes is the major. He's the number 2 man in the department. They sent a major out there because she told the city, the dispatcher, that I was a city employee out there without authorization. So then a 3rd cruiser pulled up with a 4th officer in it. So I now have 4 officers out there talking to this lady at her front door. When I first pulled up, there was a guy leaving the back of her house that I thought was her husband. So that truck comes pulling up, flying down the street. He comes flying up, pulls up, and gets out of his truck and walks up to the front door. And he joins the conversation with the 4 police officers and his mother. Turns out that this is her adult 40-year-old son. So they're all talking for a long time. The 2 female officers eventually get in their cruiser and they leave. The male officer is standing next to me, and he starts BSing to me about curb strips. And he says, "I thought there was a 3-foot rule." I said, "Nope, never heard of a 3-foot rule. The easement runs from the sidewalk to the curb." Okay. And he goes, "Well, my supervisor's looking up right now in the city ordinance section." I said, "Well, he can look all he wants." I said, "There's nothing that says I can't do this. The city allows metal detecting on all city public property, including the easements." So he says, "Okay." So he goes back. The supervisor goes back and tells the people at the doorway that I'm not breaking any city or county ordinances. So I see the lady's son, start telling him something. So he gets with the male officer, and they come walking over. And this is what the supervisor says to me. Now, this guy's a major. He's a big, burly, weightlifting. This guy's an intimidating looking guy. I'm sitting on my homeowner's front steps. Now, my poor homeowner who let me detect, now is like, who the hell is this guy? I let him know my yard. He's surrounded by police officers. So I'm sitting there on the steps. These 2 cops are in front of me. And he says to me, "So you have permission here at this house you're at?" I go, "Yes, sir. I got permission across the street. Got 2 permissions down that side. Got permissions on this side." I said, "I got permissions on half this street." And he goes, "Well, did you have permission on her yard?" I go, "I wasn't in her yard. I don't need permission." "Well, I understand you're on the easement." I said, "Okay, I was on the easement. I don't need permission." "Well, did you call 811? I said, "I don't need to call 811. I'm not going down deep enough to hit any pipes or electrical or anything like that." And he goes, "Well, you need to call 811. I go, "Never heard of it." I go, I dig 2 to 4 inches looking for a penny." And he goes, "Well, I looked up the statute for the 811 code, and by law, you have to call 811 before you can dig on any easement that's got pipes." And I said, "Well, that's news to me." And he goes, "Well, I have to read you the statute." So this guy stood there and read me the entire Florida state statute on public easements in the state of Florida, and that if you do any kind of digging or excavating, because he called it excavating. I said, "I'm not excavating. I'm using a hand tool." And he goes, "Are you going to listen to the statute?" I said, "Fire away. Go ahead." I wasn't a happy guy by then. So he reads me this entire statute, and he says, "Are we clear with this statute?" "Yes, sir. That's fine." "You want me to call 811? He goes, "They do not want you in their yard, and you did not follow the 811 rule. So since you didn't follow the 811 rule, they don't want you on your easement." And I says, "Gotcha. Perfectly clear." So I was like, okie dokie. They just kind of took my mojo. I was in a shitty mood by then. So I started packing up my gear. Well, the male officer leaves. Supervisor goes back, talks to the people at their house, and then he gets in his vehicle. I'm packing stuff up at my truck, and he pulls up next to my truck, and he goes, "Do you got a minute?" And I go, "Yeah." And folks, I'm going to use some offensive language here, so be aware. He pulls up next to me, and he says, "I understand you used to be former law enforcement." I said, "Yes, sir." And I said, "I told your other officer that." And I said, he says, "Well, I probably figure you probably think I came on a little strong." And I said, "Nope, I absolutely thought you were an absolute total dick." And he starts laughing. And he goes, yeah, you know what? When I was giving you that whole speech about the 811 thing statute, he says, I was in my head going, this guy probably thinks I'm a real prick. And I go, that's exactly what I was thinking of you. I said, I don't know where you thought you were coming on as Joe Heavy here. I said, but I didn't need to be given some obscure Florida statute that nobody ever, some homeowner putting in his mailbox is not going to call 811. And he goes, well, there was a reason I had to explain that to you the way I did. And I said, okay. He says, the guy works for a cable company, so he's aware of the law. So as soon as I told him that you were not violating any city or county ordinance, he still didn't want you on his mother's easement. So he pulled this 811 code out of his rear end, and he told me that I had to enforce it with you. So I was required by the homeowner's statement that I had to read you that statute, and I had to tell you that so that you are legally aware of that. And I said, okay, so I have to call 811 before I can do his easement. And he says, yes, sir. And I said, be happy to follow that, Major. And he said, great. He stuck out his hand, gave me a fist bump. He drove away, and we all ended on a good note there. So Rob went to his truck, sat in his truck, picked up my phone, and I dialed 811. I got a really nice dispatcher for the clearinghouse. I told her what was going on. I gave her the address of the house that I wanted to metal detect the easement. And the dispatcher says, by Florida law, for you to dig on that easement, we have to notify the 5 companies that have cables under that ground. And each one of those 5 companies have to come out with their little orange, yellow, green, and blue paint. And they have to mark that easement up for any pipes underneath. Would you like to have that done? And I said, oh, yes, ma'am, absolutely. And they said, please give us 48 hours. And anytime after Monday at 1 p.m., we will have the property properly marked up. And then you can go there for the next 30 days, sir, and you can dig to your heart's content on that easement. And I said, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. And she gave me the ticket number with my permission to do that. And I got a confirmation email on my iPad that they have notified the 5 companies to go out there and mark that property. And I will be out there Monday, guys, and I will be digging every flipping signal on that easement that I can find. And some of you out there are probably thinking, Shannon, that's exactly right. Call 811 and flag and spray paint the hell out of her yard. That's exactly what I'm doing.
She's gonna
going
open
out
that
there
door.
every pull tab signal on her easement.
She's gonna open the door, and her that little easement, it's gonna look horrible.
Yeah, it's going to look like Christmas decorations out there. It's going to have so much
was
stuff.
puked up on her yard.
Now, guys, I don't mean to be a Richard Cranium here, okay? I was already done with her yard. She saw that I walked off. And here's the thing. The cops got there within 5 minutes. So I'm thinking somebody explained to me, she may have called the cops before she came out and even talked to you, which is what I'm thinking she did. Because the only reason that a major showed up, who is the second highest in command, he's the guy under the chief of police. So why would a major be coming out for a guy metal detecting an easement? Why? Because this lady told the dispatcher that I was an unauthorized city employee. So they thought they had a city problem. So they sent the major of the police department out there. Okay. And 4 officers. Now I got thinking they're not going to send 4 officers out for some jabroni out there metal detecting easement. They thought they had a problem city employee out there that they were going to have to deal with. And it turned out to be me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little old me. Okay. So they wanted me to follow the law to the letter of the T.
You're going to capitalize it.
Denise said, I capitalized that T. That's exactly what I did. I capitalized that T. I dotted my I's. And I'm going back there Monday at 1 p.m. And I'm taking a police officer with me. I'm knocking on their door with a police officer, and I'm handing that ticket number and saying, I am legally allowed to obligate to do this for the next 30 days. I could be here doing this curb strip. And I'm going to metal detect the curb strip.
Good morning, John Long Silver Rails.
Hey, John. John did a shout-out video. He got my Menards hat, and he sent me an email, Charlie. He got my Menards hat, and he says, I featured your hat in my next video. I went and watched it last night. The hat matched his shirt, and it looked freaking awesome, Charlie.
Awesome.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
And the 717.
Yes, Deej, I am asking for more trouble, but I don't care. Oh, I'm not doing a short K. I've already got a 12-minute video. I recorded the entire conversation between me and the police officer. I filmed the entire police officer. I filmed the Karen at her door talking to the police officers. She was out on the front steps talking to him until she saw me videotaping her from the neighbor's property. And then she went back inside of her house and talked to him from inside the house. So,
Hey, 717.
Deej, I knew I wouldn't get 100% positive on that, but I was there not bothering anybody. And she says, well, apparently she thought you were bothering her. I said, sir, I was very polite to her. She was very polite to me. He goes, oh, I didn't say you were rude to her. I go, she wasn't rude to me either. I said, that's why I'm surprised you were here. We were both very polite with each other. I was already done with the yard, the easement. I says, but I've done 30 easements in this neighborhood. I've had people come out and offer me glasses and drinks of water. People have been super polite, and she's got to be the one person that calls the police on me. Well, you know, when her Richard Cranium son shows up and starts throwing weight around like that, I don't appreciate somebody throwing weight around like that just to make a point. So, Rob loaded with both barrels. You bet your ass, Javier. Well, Deej, I'm sorry, Deej, but I'm doing this one.
Yeah, I mean,
your feather pen.
I'm not trying to go against what Deej is saying, but you're within the rights of the community to do the curb strips, and then for this guy to try and dictate that you're not going to be allowed to do the curb strips is not.
That's right. And to take this further, I have a buddy who is a inspector for the city of, well, let's just say for another city, a sister city of this city. And I called him and told him this story, and he said, that's not the way 811 works. 811 works is set up for contractors that are doing deep digging on a property, and they are by law obligated to call if they think they're going to be anywhere near these pipes. It's an administrative statute. I was doing nothing legally wrong because this statute's not like if I dig a hole, it's a second-degree misdemeanor. This is an administrative statute that just sets rules down for what contractors have to do. If a contractor hits a pipe and does damage, they're obligated to call 811 and notify them, and then they can be held liable if they don't call. So there is a civil penalty for a call if you do damage and you don't call. If you call and notify them, you are covered. Okay? So he told me we only get calls if people are doing deep digging and they need me to go out and mark the water pipes. That is the intent of that law, not for that guy to use that to keep you from digging for a penny. So it was explained to me that the intent of the law is for some contractor to be held liable if they're, because she says, the dispatcher asked me on the phone, sir, are you going to be using any heavy equipment? Any excavating? I said, ma'am, I'm using a hand shovel. How deep are you going to go? I said, 2 to 4 inches. What are you looking for? I said, an old penny. So she actually typed in the ticket looking for an old penny. So I'm sure some cable company out there is like, seriously? And I'm trying to, I can respect you not agreeing with me, Deej, but I'm making a point here. Okay.
Past and present metal detecting says here in New York, owners own the curb and need permission to detect strips from the homeowner.
Yes, and that is the way in some states, and I think over there in Virginia where Digging with Squeak is, you can't do the curb strips either. But in the state of Florida, they're public access. Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're allowed to do them without asking permission as long as the city gives you permission. And the city gives me permission. Yeah, why go? They're going to be becoming more and more. No, Deej, you're required as a homeowner to take care of that property as if it's yours. That's part of the rules, that they give you that extra properties easement. You're required to take care of it, but it is public easement. So yes, if you don't take care of it, the city's going to come out and say, you need to mow your lawn, but it is still public easement. Now, I want you to know, Deej, that if I'm going down the street and somebody's got an absolutely manicured, beautiful Floratam St. Augustine lawn, and it's absolutely beautifully manicured like their front lawn is, I am not doing that easement. I'm talking about some dirt, sandy soil here, which is what this was, okay? They don't take care of it. They just let the natural dirt and weeds grow, and that's what this was that I was metal detecting.
John brought up a good point. CZ Kid, you pay tax for that easement too.
There you go. That's right. Kay says it varies in the state. I don't touch the curb strips that are well manicured. Absolutely, Kay. And I don't even go up and knock on doors if the yard's well manicured. Even though on a nice, well manicured lawn, when you cut your plug, it's easier to go in there because the grass fits right back in because it's solid grass. But most people don't understand that. So no, I don't even door knock on well manicured yards or well manicured curb strips. I don't do them. We'll skip right over a curb strip and go to the next. When it's just a pile of dirt out there with some weeds, I'll do the curb strip. 717. I'm glad I don't have any of these problems where I'm at.
Oh, and don't forget to add past and present to the drawing there. I understand what Deej is saying. I kind of
understand too.
About that too. I mean, I'll go ask, but for her to come out and just like jump you like that, you know, first she says, "Oh, okay," and then all of a sudden you got the cops there.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand if she came out and was really rude to me, and then I decided to be rude back, and we had a little tit-a-tat there in the front yard. But it wasn't. It was a pleasant exchange. I said, "Ma'am, I'll be happy to put the grass back the way it was. You won't even know I was here." And she actually said, "I appreciate that. Thank you very much." So the last words spoken by her to me was "thank you very much," and it was a very polite conversation. And that's what amazes me. I was shocked when not only the police pulled up, but it was the second in command of the department. And then I wanted to know why. And then he says, "Well, our dispatcher notified us that this could have been a city employee." And I said, "Well, if she told you that, she lied, because she asked me that, and I specifically told her I was not a city employee." That's right. These are not the droids you're looking for. Take care, Kay. Kay, have a good day.
Yep. Good luck to you, Kay. She's got to leave at 10.
So anyway, it has sparked a really good conversation here, Charlie.
You did.
And I knew, Miss Deej, I knew there'd be some people on the other side of the conversation. I was ready for that. I made the decision with Charlie to tell this story, even though I knew everybody wouldn't agree with me, and I respect that. I can respect that. But
and it's great to get everybody's opinions on stuff. You know
absolutely,
what I mean?
absolutely, and to find out what the rules and laws are in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
All right. Charlie, you told me to add past and present, and I don't know if yes, I did. Okay.
Did you add 717?
No, I did not. Thank you for the reminder.
Hi, Charlie.
Denise says, "Hi, Charlie."
Hi, Denise. She said that.
I mentioned in the stream early, honey. I said, Denise left early, and I had to make my own coffee.
Oh, God.
And she said, Charlie goes, "If I'd have said that on the stream, my wife would be making me make my own coffee for a year."
And
Denise goes, "I'm not that mean."
You got John Wands in there? Silver Rails?
I thought I did, but I don't know. Rails with a Z. I like that. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. But yes, I filmed the entire thing. I filmed all the cops pulling up. I filmed them talking to the lady thing. I filmed her son coming there.
We'll see you, Shane. Holbert's got to leave.
Filmed the entire conversation with the police officer. So you will see that even though I was a little miffed, I was still polite to the police officer, called everybody sir, or officer, or major. They were polite with me. But yeah, I cannot wait to go back and see how marked up that lawn is, Charlie.
Listen to this. The 717 detector says, "So what I learned is when I'm in Florida, make sure you get with Rob before you go metal detector."
Absolutely. And 717, all I can say to that is I've been detecting with Dalton now for about 3.5, 4 years, since right when I got the Knox. Even before I had the Knox, I met Dalton. I still was using my 705. And we did a lot of door knocking. He taught me about door knocking. I learned that from Dalton. And we were doing a house in a city called Brooksville. And we asked these people in like a third of an acre. It was a huge property, Charlie. Big old shaded 200-year-old oak trees. And they were like, "Yeah, sure." Her and her husband were in the living room. They said, "Yeah, sure." And we were there like 10 minutes. We'd already dug a shotgun head, a toy soldier. I think Dalton had a Wheatie. Like 10 minutes. I'm like, "Oh my God, this yard's going to be incredible. We're coming out." And I felt this presence behind me as I was putting a plug back, and the lady standing behind me, and she goes, "Oh, I have to ask you to leave." And I said, Can I ask why, ma'am? And she says, "Well, you're digging holes in our yard." And I said, "Well, yes, ma'am, but you just saw me put the plug back, and smoothing over, and you can't even see it. Well, yes, I understand you did a really nice job, but no, I just can't have you digging holes out here. Me and my husband just thought you were going to scan the grass and take stuff off our grass. And I'm like, how do people not understand that something you're looking for 100 years old from 1920 is still going to be on the top of the grass?
Right.
So anyway, she was real polite. She's a real nice little lady. Asked us to leave. Dalton and I left. We're loading up the thing. Poor Dalton's face. He was just crushed. He was like, I've been door knocking for years, and I'm with you, Rob, and we get kicked off our property.
You got a new somebody new to your channel here, Rob. Dwayne Norville. Good afternoon. New to your show.
Good afternoon, Dwayne. Thanks for popping in. Probably comes into saying this guy's a real Richard Cranium. 717's at 584. But thank you for being here, Dwayne. Appreciate it. Let's get Dwayne in the duck race.
There you go. 717 is getting close to that
Of
600.
course, if Dwayne wins his first duck race, his first day here, we may have a ride on our hands from Jim Steele.
Jim Steele's going to get him.
This thing's rigged. Oh, absolutely. Just be cool. I'm going down there either today or tomorrow, and I'm videotaping the paint, and I'm going to call back the dispatch, and I'm going to find out the name. It's Verizon, it's Comcast, it's Spectrum, and 2 other companies. There are no natural gas pipes under there, so they didn't have to call any natural gas pipes.
Now, I think 717, I think last week you were thinking about perhaps doing like a Sunday later in the afternoon show, weren't you?
Me
Doing
or
a live
717?
Huh? 717. I think he was talking about that with somebody.
Yeah, past and present. D, how long ago did I go up to Ohio with your folks? 3 years ago? Yeah, because my machine was brand new in the box then. Yeah, I had just gotten my Knox, guys. It was still brand new in the box, and I drove Denise's parents up to Ohio to see residents. Hey, Bob, I'll be with you in 1 second, Bob.
And Juice, the Juice Man's
And Mr.
here.
Juice. I was in his stream last night, or I was watching his a little bit last night, yesterday too. I drove Denise's parents up to Ohio. First off, let me just preface that story with never drive your in-laws across country without your spouse present. Okay, I'm just going to make that blanket statement right off the bat. The guys, I took them up there to visit family, and I stayed with Denise's uncle, and he had just gotten him and his son had just bought Knox's with because I had bought one, and he took me to a local park, and we went to the park and we checked with the ranger, and the ranger said, you can detect all you want, you just can't dig a hole. I said, what do you mean you can't dig a hole? No, you can just look for surface coins. And I was like, well, there's no sense being here. So we drove to the next county over, which was only like 10 minutes, and their parks allowed you to dig holes, but the ranger says, everything you find, you have to turn into me. I went, what? Yep, everything you find, you got to give us before you leave. And I'm like, this is BS, people. So yeah, past and present, there are places across the country. FLX, I hope you find a gold coin out of that easement.
You need to add Susie Q.
Hi, Miss Susie Q, and hi, Juice, and
what's in the plugs? That's my younger brother.
Bob. Hey, Bob, I still need you to email an address, Bob. We owe you a prize from last week. Let me put my email in here.
Yeah, you gotta add a few people there, Rob.
Okay, we got to get Bob M.
Got
to get Juice,
Susie Q,
Susie Q,
John.
I did put John in.
My younger brother. What's in the plug?
Oh, and what's in the plug?
Yeah.
Speaking of what's in the plug, where's Plugsy at today?
I don't know where Plugs. He's probably out digging somewhere.
Good for him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Plugs is in Hawaii. He put out a diving video the other day. He was snorkeling around some coral and stuff like that.
Oh, cool. And did I get past and present? Yes, I did. Okay.
We're at
the plug.
We're at 68.
Oh my gosh, are we really?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it to that 100 for this thing. You guys want it? Share it
up. Oh my God! Look, Charlie. This is how great my woman is, Charlie. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Do you see what those are?
Erasers?
Yes. I couldn't get my Knox to charge this week because the little contact points were dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that hack video where I show you how you put the eraser on them like you do with the railroad tracks, like John Long does when you had the HO train tracks when you were a kid. You rubbed them with the erasers to get the contact better.
Yeah.
Denise is making ass kissing signs over there. So I showed that hack where I used a pencil eraser, but look, Charlie, here's my last pencil.
Wow.
I've tried cleaning the Knox so much I'm out of my eraser. So Denise picked these up at the grocery store. They were probably $1. I couldn't charge my Knox. It wouldn't, the green light wouldn't come on because my connectors were so bad. So that last little bit of eraser there, I cleaned them and got it to charge. So what a gal. What a gal.
She takes good care of you. You'd be lost without her. You know that?
Yes, I would be lost without her. As my buddy Andy says about his wife, I'd be naked living in a cave on straw without my wife. So, and I'm like, well, I'm not quite that bad, Andy. Okay, but
Dwayne, you've been entered into the drawing. Did you get Dwayne in there?
Yep, I got Dwayne in there.
Okay. Jason, BC Treasure Trails is here.
Jason, let me make sure I got Miss Rowe in here.
You better have Ro in here. Yeah, you're right, Ro, because they sound good. The ends of the erasers, that little metal piece.
Oh, they sound great when you're doing
they
school
sound great.
shots. Yes.
717.
Yes, I got
says
Rowe.
he has
She
a
was
great
one of
wife
the first
too.
people I put in.
What's in the plug says he needs some stickers and a hat.
Folks, if you guys send me a sticker, I'll be happy to reciprocate. I'll put my email in again. I've been getting so many wonderful folks have been sending me stickers. I'll get them right back out to you.
Wow. Did you say 717 put his wife melody texts with me and lets me go whenever I want to without saying nothing? That is awesome.
You're my hero, 717. Yeah. Me and Charlie were.
We're not worthy. Really? Could you have your wife talk to my wife?
Yeah. 717, I'm trying to get Charlie and his wife down here to our part of the state. Charlie and I are about 7 hours apart. And I've invited him to come down and stay with Denise and I to go hunt Clearwater Beach. But I'm trying to get him to bring his wife with us. Our spare bedroom, we've got a big king-size bed. Him and his wife are welcome to it. And that way, his wife can talk to Denise, and we'll get Charlie out more.
Archaeology Mikey 007's here.
Mr. Mikey.
We might get there, man. If these guys can get this shared out, we'll give away that bag today.
Wow, Johnny Ringo says he's been told to leave a place because he was finding too much. Wow, wouldn't that be a great problem to have?
Yeah, can you imagine that?
No, I couldn't imagine that.
And here's one of your first-time subscribers was Dog is my co-pilot, right? Relic Hunting Montana. That's one of your longest subscribers? Yeah.
How do I get in the drawing? Dwayne, you're already in. The second you got here, we put your name in for the duck race, sir.
Jason, all my ex-wives let me do whatever I want. Oh,
that was freaking hilarious. Yeah, 717. I can't even get Denise to hold the camera for me because she knows if she does that one time for me, I'll ask her to do it all the time. So,
hey man, what's going on, brother? Steely Dan.
I'm having scrambled eggs and sausage and toast. Well, no toast for me on the Atkins program, Mikey, but I did have scrambled eggs and bacon. And Charlie, I woke up this morning and Denise knew I was going to make my pot of coffee. So there was a plate of scrambled eggs waiting on top of my pot of coffee.
Wow. Yeah. You got it pretty good, buddy.
I'm going to owe some back rubs here, Charlie. Did you see what Jim Steele wrote?
What Jim put? I have a great wife. Also,
Oh
lives in
my
the
God,
next
you
state.
guys are so bad.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeremy, that's right. We'd all be lost.
You are spoiled, says Deej.
I am,
Bro, is
Deej,
telling John where to get his stickers from.
yeah, Juice. It's no problem getting 10 eraser tips when you're doing a school. That's for sure.
Yeah.
NorCal says my wife can outdrink anyone here. Okay. Don't know what to say to that, but okay. Let me get
Well,
Mikey in here.
We're getting
Charlie.
close, man. We're at 72. God, we're getting close. We're running out of time, though.
What time is it? It's 11. I'm going to send you a text, Charlie.
Okay. You don't drink. Johnny Reader, I take back what I said about her. She's great.
I sent you a text, Charlie. It's up to you, buddy.
Keep those likes coming.
Mr. Nathan's here. I just hit the job site. Off to work I go. Well, thanks for popping in, Nathan.
Yeah, Rob, we could definitely if you think we could, okay, yeah. If we can get to 80, we'll do it.
All righty, guys. I've talked to Mr. Charlie. I just sent Mr. Charlie a text, guys. He has lowered it from 100 to 80 likes. If we get to 80 likes, he's going to give that Gray Ghost pouch away.
Can you put on large there, Rob?
I could do that, sir. Here we go, guys.
All right, 6 more likes, guys. That's all we need. Gray Ghost Ultimate Catch-All pouch.
This is a kick-ass pouch, guys. This is the
it's
pouch
the new
I
version
want.
one. So you got the wire lining in it, so you can actually open it, set it how you want it. It's got a mesh in the bottom, so all the loose sand and everything will fall out the bottom. There's an inside pouch. There's a good finds pouch, which also has mesh on it too, so it's waterproof. You can take it in the water, waterproof. You got a front pouch. Put your stuff in there, put a camera or a phone in there. You got the pinpointer side. And with that, it's supposedly redone so it doesn't tear as easy. I know my original Gray Ghost pouch, this tend to give away where my Garrett would actually slip right through it. So that was a pain in the ass. But the new one's supposed to be better than that. And then I guess you got another side pouch where you can put like a spray bottle or anything like that. So all we have to do is get to 80. Let's do this thing. Joshua, how you doing, bud? You can take me off now there, Rob.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we just got one more, Charlie. Welcome, Joshua.
Jason, can that bag hold 2 balls? Because that would be an upgrade. Oh, my God.
All right. Where was Joshua at here?
Got Joshua's here. Deep Dig is here. Ski Searcher's here. We got a few more.
Wow, they must be knowing we're doing a big giveaway coming up.
Deep Dig, I think that's a new one. I don't recall them.
Oh my God, Charlie, I get so far behind on these.
Yeah.
Hey, grassy ass lawn, Josh. Yep, I see him.
Ski Searcher.
That's the guy that met us in Georgia, honey. Got us the big permission in Georgia. Grassy ass lawns.
Yeah, Josh was awesome. I mean, he took
And
the
then,
time out of his
Ski
day to
Searcher?
take us everywhere. Beep Dig.
Okay. Put on pause. Wow, Charlie, we just jumped from 73 to 78 immediately. 79. We're one away, people.
One
from
away,
making
let's
Charlie give
see.
her
It went up to
79.
82 and then back down. Wow. Mark said you got 82, then it went the other way.
Oh, I didn't see 80. I just saw it went from 73 to 80 and 79 in one jump. Wow, Grassy House already did a yard this morning.
Mark says current line on Jim and Seal is 150 to 1. Taking bets.
Oh, no,
now.
it's a lot higher odds than that. If you're going to bet on Jim Steele, you better take better odds than 150 to 1. All righty, guys. Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter is having a 500 sub giveaway, but he's he's some sub short, so let's get him up there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Denise goes, easy for you to say as I stumble over my words. Susie Q says, my bug gift giveaway is tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, guys. Fantastic. Thank you,
Jason
Susie.
was matching between like and unlike.
Yes. Okay, well, we had a race. Wow, we're up. Oplan says 81 for him. 717 says, I need that bag. All right, well, since we had a race plan before this, we're going to do one more race before that, and I'm going to give away another $2 bill.
All righty. Just Be Cool says no, only 316 away from community tab.
Okay, guys, this race is going to be for a $2 bill, and when this one's over, we'll do the race for Charlie's bag, and then we'll turn it over to Marlon. So This is for a $2 bill, guys. And again, Rob could put the duck race on the channel. That would work. Shuffle characters. All right, I'm going to make this announcement real quick. If you win the race, please accept the prize. If you want to give it away, do that when you get the prize. All righty. 3, 2, 1. This one's a little crowded, Charlie. Wow, we're up to 45 people in here, Charlie. This is awesome.
Wow. Awesome, Rose. Rose sharing channel a day on my community tab. Check that out to discover new channels and to help our fellow treasure hunters. That's great.
Thank you, Ro.
Yeah, you got Tesla Forever here.
I had to help us get to 80, Charlie.
Menardo Rob 2 is here. Tesla Forever. You had to help us to get to 80.
I had to help us get to 80. I really should have put myself in for this, Charlie, but I couldn't have done it. But I really wanted that bag.
Well, the bag's the next race anyways.
I know, but I'm not putting myself in for it.
Why not?
Because we got 50 people here, and then me and Charlie give away a bag, and Charlie goes, hey, Rob, you want my bag, okay? Wait. Hey, Rob, we're giving away gold coins. Oh, I won, Charlie. Well, Danny Boy's out there, but he's fading. Papa Rouse with the purple spiked hair. He's fading. We got Metal Sharks with the construction hat fading. Javier's fading. Oh, it might be Olin Borden. Boom.
Olin Borden for the win.
It's Olin for the win. Okay. Just for S&G. There he is, 13th. I'm telling you, this new Rusty Steel. That's who he's got to get. Okay, so Olin Borden gets the $2 bill. Okay, do we have everybody in, Charlie?
I'm trying to see if there's anybody new.
Rose says Olin's the luckiest guy I know. Thank you, Shane.
Did you add Tesla Forever?
Yeah, that's me, Charlie. I'm not putting that in there.
Oh, that is you. That's
That
what
is
you're
me.
saying. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? This other guy saying hello to you. You're not even answering back.
Hello, Rob. Okay, let's race again. Shuffle characters. Alrighty, guys, this is going to be, we are at 80 likes. This is going to be for Charlie's pouch, guys. This is going to be for the big one.
You got past and present in there?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I've got past and present. I've got Grassy Ass. I got Uncle Beep. I got, well, we obviously know I got Olin. I'll be 80 in 7 years if that helps. Yes, it does, Sean. See, I hear Sean Webb, and I think that's like a 25-year-old person.
Right.
Mikey goes, I need this. Hey, Rob, look at mine and Y golds in the race. I think we're together. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tom. He is exactly right.
Yeah.
All right. That is taken care of, sir. Oh, wait, that gives Y gold twice now. Thank you, Tom. I did have you separate. I just put Y gold in after you.
And you do have Shannon in there, right? Shannon Dalton? I think you do have under Shannon.
Double check. Yep, right there.
Okay.
All right.
Archaeolog, you got Mikey in there, 007?
Yeah, I just put Mikey in.
Okay.
Right there. I'm with it, Charlie.
Danny wants to know if he could be back in the race. I don't know if you took him out.
I don't think I took Dan out. I thought he was one of the first people I typed in.
Yeah, but I think he had to step out for a minute. Oh, he's still here. You're still in there, buddy. Bernie's still here. Roe. Oh, there's another one. Portland Rob.
Get somebody new come in? Portland Rob.
Portland Rob.
Good morning and afternoon, Portland Rob.
Jason,
What?
Got issues. My bag is all stretched out and hangs too low to my waist. Oh no.
That would be a Park Rat Pat comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see who wins this thing.
All right. Let's see if Rusty Steele can take this.
I think Marlon's going to win.
All righty. Get the duck race on the thing. All right. 3, 2, 1. Final duck race of the day for Charlie's beautiful pouch.
And after this, we got to stream to get over to Marlon's.
Head over to Marlins. It'll give everybody 8 minutes to head over to Marlins. Oh, do not put Portland Rob in the race. That's my second channel. Oh, well, why go?
Jeremy
Thank you, 717. I appreciate it. Jeremy says, nope, I'm winning this bag. CZ Kid, I know you're in there. And there's Grandma Charlie almost up front there.
Jeremy is up front at the moment.
He is up front in the moment. Ski Searcher's coming up fast. So is Epic Adventures. I'm not sure if Howard's still here, though. Oh, my God. Owen's up front again.
Like a Mexican cowboy.
Charlie's fading.
Oh, that's good because I can't win.
I know. That's what I typed, Charlie. Wouldn't that be hilarious if you won? It could be Dwayne, unless somebody comes up really fast. Oh, Dwayne and Owen faded.
He's going for it.
This could be the mermaid.
FLX has got it.
Boom, FLX. Congratulations. He's been here the whole day.
Oh, Marlon said, Jeff, High Tones Drifter says he's been watching but can't comment. Huh.
Oh, very cool. He's going to be in New York on August 5th.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can get with some of the New York guys. All right, let's see if FLX is here. He's been here all morning.
FLX, say something. Yep, he's here.
Boom! Congratulations. FLX, send me a text, please.
Yeah, you do that, and then you send that to me, Rob, and I will get that out this week.
Absolutely. flthunder@me.com. There you go, sir. Send me your email.
Want to say hi to Jeff, High Tones Drifter.
Jeff, that's great. You're going to be in New York. Let's take the duck race out.
Hey, SC.
Hopefully you can get with some of the New York guys, Jeff. That would be awesome. Going to run over to Marlin. Thank you, CZ Kid. Appreciate it, John.
Yep.
Hey, SC Sheldon got here.
Yeah. That was his
Dawn's
first
here,
one.
so Tom's saying hello to Dawn also. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Shane. See it my way. Dawn's popping in. BC Treasure Trails, Uncle Beep. Appreciate you stay hanging out with us, Uncle Beep. Y Gold 717. Wow, just everybody here. This is awesome.
Can somebody put Marlon's link up for him?
Yeah, I can't do that on my channel because I'm not even a moderator on my own channel, Charlie.
There we go. Rob's got it.
Rob's got it. Boom, right there. Thank you, Rob.
Dwayne, thanks for coming by, bud.
Yeah, Dwayne, appreciate it, man. We do this every Sunday morning at 9 a.m., the craziness.
Yep. Make
And
sure
we give
everybody
away
check
crap,
out
too.
Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunters. They're a few away from that 500.
Thank you, Olin. Appreciate it. I try to be safe. All righty, guys. Mr. Charlie, thank you.
All right,
As usual. I'll
Pete.
give you a holler, buddy.
Sounds good. Bye, Don. You're
All right,
late.
guys.
Bye,
Thanks,
Don.
Dawn. See everybody over at Marlin's, guys. Let's do a Rob raid. Thank you,
Sounds
guys.
like a plan.